What is the Putin price hike? Like many other people, I am always fascinated about political terminology that emerges from various politicians and their advisors, consultants, and think tanks in an effort to redirect or sometimes misdirect our attention in relation to certain occurrences that have political implications. As such, I thought it would be beneficial to explore and elaborate upon such political terminology. One such recently created political term is the Putin Price Hike, or the Putin Gas Price Hike, which was put forth by United States President Joe Biden and his representatives. So, what exactly is the Putin Price Hike? Apparently, it is intended to almost exclusively tie Putin's war on Ukraine for 70% of inflation and the continued rise in fuel prices. Although there might well be some impact from the Russia-Ukraine war, attempting to put the preponderance of inflation's rise and increases in oil and gas prices upon the war, in particular the United States and Canada, where such a small percentage of fuel was imported from Russia, does appear to be quite a stretch, such that the political terminology might be more appropriate for European nations that are heavily reliant upon Russian fuel imports. Most inflation metrics suggest that the rise in consumer prices are tied to other factors, in particular government-related COVID spending, as opposed to stopping Russian fuel imports and the country's few other imports, especially given Russia having also shifted its oil and gas imports to countries such as China and Pakistan at cut rate prices, such that there is a reluctance on the political side to account for this global rebalancing of energy demands that would appear to not be appropriately accounted for. Thus, from an economic standpoint, the impact of the Russia-Ukraine war would appear to have limited consequence on inflation in the United States and Canada, and clearly far less than what is being presented by the White House and Democratic politicians, though it cannot be fully discounted as most major global events do have inflationary impacts. However, it would appear to be but one of many factors, and in America, not an overwhelming factor as has been made out by politicians so as to advance their own political agenda. Thank you.